Carl, congratulations on being appointed the head coach of Adelaide United. How does it feel?
It feels very special. It's something that I've always, I suppose, aspired to. As soon as I finished playing, that I wanted to coach, and Adelaide United was a big part of me. Going from the old NSL to the new A League, being part of that club being set up, it means a lot to me. So to take charge, it's very special.
You mentioned obviously the connection with the NSL in the early days of the club, but obviously as a proud South Australian, does that make it a bit more special as well, that you have that kind of connection with the state as a whole?
Yes, look, we're a very proud footballing state. You look at the players that we've produced over a long time. We've produced some very high quality South Australian footballers, and the club means a lot to me. It means a lot to the people in South Australia. So it's to be South Australian as well, to be in charge of the club, it's puts, I suppose, a little bit extra pressure on me, because I want the club to have success.
You mentioned the people of South Australia, and obviously that can't be said without the fans. Being a South Australian, did that also perhaps give you a leg up with being able to create a bit more of a special connection with the fans?
Yes and no. We are quite parochial, aren't we? We support all of our sporting teams with passion, and that's something that there's nothing better. When I first started playing at Adelaide United, that first 2 seasons, the support that we used to get at the games was electrifying. We used to get 12, 13, 14,000 to every game, and I'd love to see that again back at the club. We've struggled over the last few years with getting our loyal supporters back, so hopefully we can play an entertaining brand of football that's going to bring back our South Australian supporters.
You obviously returned to the club last season as an assistant coach before taking over as interim head coach post the COVID-19 break and moving into the hub. At the time you said you weren't looking to become the permanent head coach, and you were solely looking to do the best for the team and the club, and I think everyone can agree that's what you did. But did that experience give you an extra hunger to, I guess, secure the job on a permanent basis?
Yes, it's always something that as a coach, I've always wanted my players to strive and make sure they're not comfortable. And as a coach, that's, I suppose, the same as that I've always pushed myself not to be comfortable. And I really enjoyed that time, that 5 games. I really enjoyed it, and it showed to me that I was capable of doing the job, because you always question yourself. And in those 5 games, it showed to myself that I have what it takes to coach this great club.
You enjoyed the games themselves, but how was the whole hub situation? Did it bring you out of your comfort zone, being completely embedded in football for the 4 weeks, or was it a really good way to get an understanding of the team dynamic and the personalities of the players that you are now going to be coaching?
I really enjoyed it. I think the whole playing group enjoyed the time that they had away. With no distractions, and as you said, it got me to understand and really see the ins and outs of each individual player and how they cope every day with day-to-day stuff. The highs and the lows as well, of being selected, not selected, and the injuries. So it gave me a really good understanding of our playing group.
You get to coach, despite coaching those 5 games, you get to coach at Cooper Stadium. How special is that first game at Cooper's going to be for you?
It's going to be very special, because my family and friends will be at the game as well. So it'll be exciting for them to see me coaching, and there's nothing better. We have the best stadium in the country for football, and if we can get 14,000, 15,000 supporters like it was when I was playing, there's no better feeling, no better atmosphere in this country.
We've had a bit of a taste of the style of football you're looking to play. We're looking to continue that kind of theme, or what type of football philosophy will you bring to the club?
Look, as an ex-player, I was an attacking player, so I want my teams to attack, and I want them to have the freedom, and I want them to be brave to make decisions, positive decisions, and attack. Not saying that I'm just going to be all out attack, because we know if we don't defend well enough, no matter how many goals you can score, you're always going to be conceding, and we found that out this year. We conceded far too many goals, so it's important that we have a strong base, and we'll build on from that and play some free-flowing football.
Looking ahead, there's obviously quite a bit going on in Australian football at the moment, but as we're approaching pre-season, what's the most important thing for you right now?
We don't know when the start date's going to be. That's makes it a little bit difficult because we sort of don't have a date to work towards. So it's just important that in this period that we just keep working on the style of football, our understanding, and making sure we can get the players fitter and stronger. So when the season starts, we can get off to a good start.
Fantastic, Carl. Congratulations once again, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.